Hello, hi everyone, hi Instagram friends. I'm so sorry I was a little late. I was trying to do this. I was doing a free workshop inside my mastermind, and I was going to, stream it simultaneously here on Instagram, and then my tech fell apart at the last minute. So I apologize. I'm late here, but I am excited. I don't have as long as I wanted to, but I still wanted to show up and talk to you about imposter syndrome, how to eliminate imposter syndrome. And I'm actually going to give you a formula that I use with my own clients that helps them eliminate imposter syndrome in their business. Now, imposter syndrome is really the loudest voice that almost everyone has. And it's really unfortunate because as human beings, we are so creative. We have so much energy flowing through us, but we don't necessarily know how to flow that energy, how to channel that energy into positivity all the time and mold it into our dreams. So what happens is we go into business. You as a coach, I serve modern mystics specifically. I work with coaches. I work with consultants, creatives who want to build and scale their business online, get clients without having to slave, all day long on social media. But the first thing that always gets in the way of any of that is that voice, that loudest voice, which unfortunately is the imposter syndrome. It especially becomes so evident to me when we're crafting their authentic brand statement, or when somebody asks them, what do you do for a living? Or, all right, so just in 120 characters, tell people how you can help them. And that's when that voice gets the loudest, okay? So this is for you if you have ever felt like an imposter, if you've ever felt like you don't know enough, or, it's not your turn yet, or you feel like, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to do this yet, or maybe this is just not for me, even though I love it, So if any of those voices get really strong within your life and keep you from fully moving into the direction of your dreams and really putting together your packages, creating your systems, showing up more powerfully even on your sales calls, or even believing that you are capable of setting up a system behind the scenes that can really do all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, so there was a time in my own life that, one of the things that we specialize in my business is we help my clients create these funnels. And people, a lot of times when they start working with us, they're like, oh my God, but I never even thought it was going to be possible to set something up like this, because I just always told myself that I'm just not techie enough. I am not good enough. I that's just something that the big people that we see their beautiful, shiny Facebook ads do. That's just not something for the little people. So again, that is all called imposter syndrome. And that's the loudest voice that most entrepreneurs hear. So what I did today, and feel free to join the Modern Mystic Business Breakthrough Mastermind. You can click the link in my bio. I taught the entire system there, but I am going to give it to you. Hello, fit for him to join. Fit for him too. Hello. So nice to see you in here. Bold, sexy warrior. Yay! All right, so I'm going to give you the formula here, but if you want to see the entire masterclass or the entire training that we did, it's inside my Facebook group. You can go to my link and just click the link in bio. There's a gift for you, and you'll get the link to the Facebook group. So what we're going to work on today to help you eliminate the first thing about imposter syndrome for an entrepreneur is, like, who are you, right? If you ever get a little nervous, if you stumble a little bit whenever somebody asks you that, this is going to help you, okay? So I call this the authentic brand statement. And I'm going to give you the questions, And what I would love for you to do is I want you to write those down and then answer them. And at the end, you're going to add question 1 plus question 2, and there's a little formula, so I'll give that to you as well. All right, so the very first question here is, what is the one professional or leadership role that you most want to hold? All right, so what I'm asking for you here is, what is the title you want to give yourself? Okay, so for a lot of people geek out on this. Some people are like, oh, I don't want to call myself a coach because everybody's calling themselves a coach. But the truth is that you are a coach. Or maybe you don't consider yourself a coach. Maybe you consider yourself a mentor. Or maybe you consider yourself something fancy like a business alchemist. That's my handle, right? The business alchemist. Why do I call myself that? Well, it's because I'm a business coach, but I really do it from a very deep perspective. Even though we're talking funnels and ads and systems, I'm also talking a lot deeper most of the times than just mindset. Like, we go deeper than that. So that's why for me that felt authentic. So what is that role? That's number 1. So write number 1 next to that. Number 2 is, what is the one thing I most want to do or accomplish as I work in that role? Okay. So what is that big thing? Is it, I want to empower women to turn their family around? I want to empower, I want to turn around entire programs. Like, what is that one thing that you want to do as a business coach or as a mindset coach or as a sobriety coach, on a bigger scale? Okay. That's number 2. What is number 3 is, what is the one thing I most want to change as I work in my desired role? Okay. So as you work in that, what is it that you want to really change? Okay, so I'm talking about the specifics. I want to change someone's financial situation around. I want someone to quit drinking. I want someone to become a better parent. Like, what is that minute detail there? And then number 4 is, this one's a little trippier. What is the one thing I most wish my parents would have given me growing up? What is the one thing I wish my parents would have given me growing up? So maybe it's, you wish you would have been seen and celebrated for your unique gifts. You wish maybe they would have modeled more of a healthy relationship, or listened to you more, or spent more time with you, or recognized certain things about you. So what is that one thing? And number 5, this is the last one, is, what is the one thing I know I have as a professional, or your leadership strength that comes from you naturally? So this is very much your unique gifts, or something that you were born with, that you've been that way your whole life. Okay, so in this specific trait is one that you've used, whether you're a lawyer or a coach, or you work at Walgreens or Starbucks. It's like it's part of your essence. Okay, and it's part of your essence, and now as a divine leader, it's part of your leadership as well. So I want you to try to really think about that. All right. So when you're done writing those down, you're going to have a formula. And here's the formula. I will definitely write this inside of the post as well. I am a, and you're going to insert number 1, who, you're going to insert the answer to number 2. And then you're going to write I, and you're going to insert number 3. And then you're going to write, I give this by, and you're going to insert the answers to 4 and 5. Okay? So that's your formula. All right. So if you write all of those, if you take all of those answers and insert it into this formula, you're going to come up with a statement. And that statement may not be super polished, and that's okay. Because at this point, we are really looking to create something that is really authentic and true about you. And once you have that in front of you, you are going to, then you can go ahead and start crafting, you know, the marketing statement for this platform or for Instagram or for TikTok or whatever it is. But it's all going to stem from the truth of that. So if you want to learn more about this, if you want to see the entire workshop that I just did, the training inside the Modern Mystic Business Breakthrough, just click the link in my bio. You're going to get a gift, and you're also going to get the link to it, and have a ton of trainings in there. Okay? All right. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. I love you all. Peace out.